Now, this will take us to the personality traits. Personality traits. Okay. We can understand these personality traits with what I term 5-factor model. 5-factor model. That is to say, the 5 major traits can be remembered with the acronym OCEAN. Where we have it that O stands for openness, C stands for conscientiousness, E stands for extraversion or extroversion. Either you take it as extraversion or you take it as extroversion. A stands for agreeableness, N stands for Neurotism. Okay, these are the 5 personality traits we'll be looking at. The O, which stands for openness. When we talk about openness, we talk about a tendency to appreciate new art, a tendency to ideas, values, feelings, and behaviors. Openness. As na onye anọ adịkwa open. It is a tendency to appreciate new art. Whenever we say that a person is open, we talk about the person's feelings, the person's behaviors, what the person values, the ideas of that person. Then the second one, which is consensusness. In this consensusness, we have a tendency to be careful, being conscious. A tendency to be careful, a tendency to be on time for an appointment, being conscious, to follow rules, and then hardworking. A person who is having this trait of consensusness will always be careful, will always be hardworking. Ebe no akesi enweta if a person referred to as what? Perfectionist. Or a person who is always conscious. Kaya resina mistake isi n'aka. Okay, the next, which is extraversion or extroversion. We will see that there is a tendency to being a talkative, being sociable, enjoying others, tendency to have a dominant style. An extrovert, but whether or not the first time on a meeting them mad or whatever, it will be easy for him to mingle with everybody because he is social. He socializes with whatever he sees in the environment. And then, due to the fact that he has the act of talkative or the tendency to talkative, to be easier for him to socialize. That is for an extroversion as one of the traits in personality. Another one is agreeableness, which is a tendency to agree and to go along with others. But this trait finds it difficult to assert one's own opinions and choices. Agreeableness. Reserved. Okay. Neurotism. In neurotism, we have that there is a tendency to frequently experience negative emotions such as anger, worry, and sadness, as well as being interpersonally sensitive. So this is what we see in this neurotism. Although we have a low level of all these traits and then the higher level of all these traits, but we will not be looking at them today. So these are the 5 traits of personality which we explained with the acronym OCEAN. O-C-E-A-N. O stands for openness, C stands for consensusness, E stands for extraversion or extroversion, A stands for agreeableness, and then N stands for neurotism. Okay, dịka anyị matagolu ndị nke nwa kịta, ọ ya ebujezi anyị to the 8 types of personality key. The 8 types of personality key. First, among the 8 types of personality keys, but extroverts. Number 1 is extroverts. They are energized by people. They enjoy a variety of tasks, a quick pace, and are good at multitasking. Extroverts. They are energized by people. They enjoy a variety of tasks, a quick pace, and are good at multitasking. These are the keys that are seen in extroverts, those that are open always. They don't hide anything. They are always talkatives. Then the next, which is the opposite of extroverts, is the introverts. Introverts like working alone or in small groups. They are reserved. They prefer a more deliberate pace. They like to focus on one task at a time. They will focus on that one task and make sure they deliver. They're always reserved. They don't need anybody's disturbance. But for an extrovert, always talkative, always talking. So the opposite, which is introverts, always reserved. If anyone didn't know, I do not want to say it. I have it in mind, but I cannot say it. The extroverts in a classroom, whether or nonsense. Onye ọbụla chi ọchị, onye ọbụla chiri anụ ọchị, onwege aṅụrị. An extrovert will make others happy and then have a fulfillment. But coming to the side of an introvert, onye ọbụla ya amụsị amụ in that classroom, he or she will not laugh. Right now, he doesn't understand them, or he doesn't understand why they are laughing. So that is for an introvert. Then another personality key among the 8, but sensor. Sensors are realistic people who like to focus on the facts and details. Realistic people who like to focus on facts and details. Sensor. Mutu na-enwe sensor. Una nke ọ dịkwa na mmadụ. So, the people that have this sensor will apply common sense and past experience to find practical solutions to problems. They will always make use of their common sense and then the past experience fagadagolo in order to find practical solutions to problems. Kedifa ya mekita. Okay, nifa meburu oge di ona. due to the fact that we have learned something from the past experience, let us use now what we learned from the past experience to solve this present solution. And when they apply it, it works for them. So that is for sensor. Intuitives prefer to focus on possibilities and the big picture. They easily see patterns, value innovation, seek creative solutions to problems. Intuitives. Okay, Perimpe, you will tell your report card. You have intuition. So this helps one to focus on possibilities. Mmiri ju n'ime elu unu ana kedu ka esi wee meka mmiri niile anọ wee pụa. And then they see a big picture na ọ na ha mee ya one anọ mmiri niile anọ atasịsịa. Ha fụkwazie pattern ha eji wee wepụsịa mmiri niile anọ aju na ya bụ room. They value innovation. Or onye nwere intuition ya bụ ọbata in a tattered room, odozisia room anọ ya na-ajụ onwe ọ room ya mabu before no dey fa. And then they see creative solutions to problems. Onwe ike ndị mmadụ aka na-asị kedu ife a ya eme, onye nwere intuition agbata ozugbo mee ihe with uche ihe niile aga ọfụma. Onye ọbụla a na-eti hee, so ihe anọ adị possible na ọyanwa. Nke ọzọ bụ thinkers. Thinkers tend to make their decisions using logical analysis. They weigh pros and cons and value honesty, consistency, and fairness. Thinkers. They tend to make their decisions using logical analysis. They weigh pros and cons. And then they value honesty, consistency, and fairness. The thinkers. They make use of their brain. They don't play with whatever that happens in the environment. Whatever they see, they value it. And then they value all these items we have mentioned, which are honesty, consistency, and fairness. Thinkers. And then they weigh the pros and then the cons, the advantage and then demerits. If you know what now, can there be advantage in them? Can there be disadvantage? If there are advantage, what will their disadvantage be? If there are disadvantages, what can their advantages be? The thinkers, they make use of their brain. The next is feelers. Feelers tend to be sensitive and cooperative. Feelers. They tend to be sensitive and cooperative. And then they decide based on their own personal values and how others will be affected by their actions. Feelers. Ndị nwe feeling. Ndị nwe feeling. Always sensitive. Ka ghara imegide mmadụ. Ka ghara isi na nke ha mere. So whatever they are doing, they are always careful in their actions and thoughts. So that after displaying their actions and thoughts, nobody will be wounded. Nobody will be affected by whatever they do. That is for feelers. Judges. The next one. Judges. Which is the seventh one. Judges. Judges tend to be organized and prepared. They like to make and stick to plans and are comfortable in following rules. Judges. Manobosi anu wait iwu na ihe a ya adị ona kedụzi ka esi wee tisi iwu imezie ya ona. That is for judges. Ubutegolu gị akwụkwọ iwu, gwa gị ebe ekwurie, gwa gị ụbọchị ekwurie. That is for judges. They stick to plans. Ọ bụ na asị na ife a ya adị ona, biko let us stick to it that it will be like this. Judges. Perceivers. That's the next one. Perceivers. Perceivers keep their options open. Perceivers keep their options open. They act spontaneously and then like to be flexible with making plans. Perceivers. They will always know that some persons are weak, some are strong. So they make everything to be flexible with their plans. They plan in order that the plan will be suitable for both the weak and strong. Nobody will be affected by their plans. That is for perceivers. They perceive the nature of all humankind. So, ife niile n'ụwa bụ ife anyị chịkọtara ọnụ na nkụzi anyị n'ụbọchị tata gbasara personality. Ife ndị anụnwa niile anyị kụzisi, anyị eneba anya fụ na anyị na-afụ n'ime anyị ife niile n'ụwa anyị rụtụsịrị aka. Ọ bụ ya nwa mere anyị gịnị the personality anyị nwere. Ya nwa bụ ife nyere anyị our own personality. Ife ndị ahụ bụ ọ bụ na-afụ ya n'ime anyị asị na personality onye, na personality onye, na personality onye. Dịka anyị nyere nkụzi n'ụwa n'ụbọchị tata, please help us and share this. People will keep learning. We keep learning every day. So if you share this, there are some persons that will still benefit from this teaching. Please share this teaching to benefit your neighbor, that your neighbor will benefit from them, your children can benefit from them, your friends can benefit from them. Because share this teaching. Thank you.